G'day folks, welcome to another video. Once again set in Elder Scrolls Online. And what am I doing today?
There's so much to see out here.
Well, I'm looking at the mega build potential of housing in Elder Scrolls Online. Here I am at Coldharbour Surreal Estate, where I've built a very large entertainment hotel. A castle built around an arena, or perhaps an arena fortified with a castle, which has also been adapted to be a hotel, a posh residence for combatants in the arena and spectators, I suppose. So anyway, here we are, Hollow City, which is in Coldharbour. So we access the house. There's a way shrine there out in the wilderness, and there's also one in the city, the Hollow City. And here's the entrance to the surreal estate. And there's one of these really big houses. Well, it's actually not a house at all. It's what I like in a game, a blank slate, which where you can build just about anything like that. That's a serving suggestion. You can see all the stuff that the game recommends that you do. This is what I've done. Here we have Spooky Castle. Across a little bridge. Rather murky canal or river pond or something like that. A water feature. Brings you to the main entrance. I'm going to build mode. So 700 traditional furnishings, of which I've got 627. Special furnishings 10, of which I've got 4. Collectibles 110, of which I've got 100. And full special collectibles 10. 10 of 10. Not my primary residence. Population me. Home to recommendations 1. Marvellous. Everything you see here, this entire structure I built. Because you can do that. You can let your imagination run riot. It is actually daytime here, or perhaps evening. It's not nighttime. But it always seems to be dark here in Coldharbour. And you get a very big piece of land to work with. A huge plateau. Once you've stripped out all the native, rather rank trees and spiky rocks, that's bumped up your building inventory to nearer the full 700. So a very large space, huge rock, nice and flat by and large. It's perfect for mega builds. I suppose this could be bigger, but then within the restrictions of 700 vanishing items, there's always so much you can do. So the arena is in the style of a Greek or Greco-Roman theatre. We're looking at the back of it here. And the building is wrapped around it. There's suites of rooms up in the spires and towers and so on. There's even some in the basement, tucked away. Spooky castle. Which also has its fight club potential. Although you don't tell anyone about fight club. So going in the front door. Park your mount here. And go to reception. Okay. So, got it. This isn't data. Move that around a bit. That's go to midnight. Return to normal time. I think it's dark. It's been a while. Try for midday. About as light as we can make this. No difference. I've got these enormous columns to hold up the massive structure above. These serpentine columns. So here's the arena space itself. Mostly steps for seating. There are some individual seats. More moneyed visitors, viewers, to fights. So the lower part is in a Greco-Roman style, like a Greek theatre. The backdrop, a Scane Frons or something like that. I don't know if that's in proper pronunciation, but it's basically the scenery. There are many fight-related sculptures and trophies and items, and a couple of dummies that you can combat. Combatants can come in a back door, which just leads out to the plateau. So the combatants don't actually need to interact with the viewing public. Lots of stained glass. Because all the upper parts of the building are in Gothic style, which best suits the castle. Moving down to into a suite of rooms. There's a basement there. There's also a bathing suite here. Some pools that you can plop down into. Some unheated. there, and around those yet these time. So here's the dining room, of course. Lots of seating. I've used quite a few of these trophies as tables. That one's a trophy. Marceloc. Which one's dragon ones? Trophy of Chokethorn. Because if you've got plenty of trophies and not a lot of furnishing space, you can use trophies instead of normal furnishings. In the back, some nice tables. Cake. It's a 24 Jubilee cake. 2022. I'm not quite sure what I've done with this year's one. And of course, all your drinks here. A pocket hotel. It's a good spooky green light.
I think I found a lost fragment from Alanya of Alinor's Tamrielic calligraphy, but I'm just not sure. Know anyone else who would have written about Khajiiti ink making?
Fascinating. A good path. I don't need to have got many characters pathed them, so they're all static, not wandering around. Wine pot. Well. Oh yes, here's that. That suite of rooms. It's Mary.
Miss me?
Going out to the garden. Fountains and trees. Lots of shrubbery. And the back of it. Behind the scenery. Scanning province. Balcony up to a room above. One of the good things about building a mad Gothic castle, the amphitheatre in it, means you can have lots of little weird nooks and crannies, hiding holes, secret spaces. That's the grandest suite of rooms up there. Close that door. I like to close doors. Leave things as I find them. Ah yes. I'll go upstairs. Yeah, explore this wing. Very picturesque. A bit mad Gothic. The Coldharbour kind of suits it even when it's permanently dark, even midday. Look at that, midday. Dark as night. I suppose I have got it on that weather thing on the screen setting. Suite of rooms. A spacious Gothic room. Stained glass window behind the bed. Treasure chests and so on. Oh yeah. Private bathing or cleansing suite here. Wash off the dust of the day. Not quite a bath. And the balcony gives you a slight view of the arena. You can watch some of the combat going on there. And right across the plateau into Greater Coldharbour. I wish we actually had access to these turrets because they make good spiral stair turrets. So that's the Great Hall, the audience hall, the meeting hall. There's multiple functions, I suppose. Another big suite of rooms here. Quite a few beds. One by some comfortable seats. So you can sit there at the end of the day and chill. And going up again. So I suppose this would be the master bedroom of just a big house. Great view down into the arena. That suite of rooms there. Another suite of rooms over there. And this. Quite a grand bedroom, yeah. Cleansing bowl. I haven't put those in all of the rooms, but then there is a bathing complex downstairs on the ground floor. So this is the sort of thing you can do yourself. And this is a perfect place for it because it's a big flat area. You're not constrained by existing structures. You're not having to build into an awkwardly placed or sized house. You're not having to be limited by what's already here. reception. Front door. Sell stuff to a merchant here. Oh yes, he's a crafting area. Describing altar. There's a cooking fire. So I've got most things here, but not a cooking fire. Oh yes. Banker, basically. Banking needs. Oh yes, okay. Anything to put into there? Maybe she's up to now. Some storage chests and the like. This is the bathing suite. And then there's got various settings. So gentle steamy setting. A more volatile one. Vigorous bathing. Next one, splashy shower bathing. I might put some actual baths in. Splash fountains. Different materials if you want a proper bath. Steam. Water flows out into this. It's looking back up into the marina. Scolarium doors. They're all slightly different. I think you've got 4 of them to choose from, each with slightly different graphic themes. So like octopusy. Towards the entrance to the front door there. The teleporter to the city. Just the stables below here, and I Nice pile of treasure above. This tower. Just behind the front door. Heap of treasure. And various mounts get a bit annoyed when the occasional coin showers down and hits them on the head. That's the good thing about Gothic architecture, is it's full of lots of potential for nooks and crannies, hidey holes and spaces and so on. Here's the Great Hall. It's another Scholarium door, this time it's the dragon one. And of course they're in a Gothic style, which fits perfectly. Big Gothic castle. Imperial throne there. So if you've got any royal guests, they can be seated there. Some trophies, tables and benches. So it could be a dining hall as well, as a meeting hall. Benches everywhere. A big vaulted room, barrel vaulted ceiling. And a balcony. Lots of dragon themed stuff. You know, when it's played Skyrim, all the dragon stuff there, which is very much in that flavour. Nordic dragon worship. Come on, creep up the doors. There's a pool up here. Ooh, a single piece. This whole pool and water feature cascading. I've fancied it up with some more water plants and trees and so on. Oh, a recumbent statue. Again, everywhere you go here, you've got views into the arena. So you're never far from being able to watch the combat. And I've had people over for duels in Fight Club. And here's it's the final suite of rooms. Quite nice. They would be my favourite, I think, if I were here. I was living here. Choice of beds. There's fire.
If you find another crystalline entity, you'll bring it back here, right? Could use some decent conversation. Not that you... Don't get me wrong, our conversations are just... You know, just really great.
It would have been nice to have different music boxes in each suite of rooms, so we each have a slightly different flavour and ambiance. But the item limit, the furnishings, would pay for that. And this ramp is just here for me to climb up here and look down into the arena. Well, what do you think of this mega build, this arena? Would you do something like this? If you found it inspiring, give it a like. Give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I do recommend this particular player who has a site on mega builds. There's just so much you can do. The limits of your imagination. And 700 furnishing. Traditional furnishings. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me again in another video. Thank you for staying this long. Goodbye. Cheers.